Hello Pokemon Go trainers, it's the Seahawks fan with another Go Battle League video. In today's video we got the mighty Xerneas. And we are going to be safe swapping Black QM. We are going to be leading Origin Palkia, as you saw. Definitely do not like the Palkia vs Zacian matchup. Close combat, okay, back-to-back close combats. I do double shield because this energy is going to do really good into most things, and I will take a farm down. White QM comes in. I'm going to go for the Freeze Shock. I mean, surely they shield, so I should have gone for Fusion Bolt. Yep. Going to go for another Freeze Shock. Let's see what to do. I think Xerneas is the best bet. And I go straight for the close combat. They did not throw their move. And kaboom! Get nuked. Get nuked, White QM. Definitely was awesome to be able to land that damage. And that is what, I mean, had they thrown the move, they surely get the win. I get some close combat chip. They do have a lot of energy. I'm in a little sticky situation. Ooh, they're running Iron Head. How much does the Moongeist Beam do? It's not enough for the one-hit KO. Let's go get the win. So needed to throw the close combat straight away. They were not going to let me get to the Moonblast. And let's go. Shadow Ho in the lead and Zamazenta safe swap. There is actual potential for spicy Zamazenta with Iron Head. May have to try that out. Probably, maybe later in the season. We'll see. I do get to my highest elo of the season in the 2300s, which is fantastic. I mean, I do not normally expect to be at this elo not even 3 weeks into the season, and we are going to take the KO of the Zamazenta. But Shadow Ho does come in. I end up seeing CMP tying to win. Definitely could have been a bit of a mistake giving them a free Incinerate, but I mean, they cannot get to back-to-back moves. In a pretty decent spot. I mean, I would have just dragged them down so they had a swap. I do think it's best to bring QM. I do get to the Fusion Bolt. Let's go. It is enough. It's not enough for the KO. Ice Boon takes me out, but Shadow Ho does not have enough HP to get the win. So let's go. We get the win. Let's see, next opponent, Primarina. Ooh. Yeah, Primarina is pretty annoying into the team, and Viperia is really annoying. I do not like Viperia. Viperia, it wins a 2-shield scenario to Origin Palkia. I mean, like, I should have known they were going to guarantee shield. So I definitely should have gone for the bait. Ooh, I have to shield to launch a free shock, but it is really worth getting the free shock out. It's going to take another shield. Real good value shields for my opponent. Definitely should have played the bait game. Breaking Swipe. How much energy do they have? They did not get to the next move in time, and I take the KO. We have the mighty Xerneas. We have a Landorus to deal with, which can be awkward, but Xerneas is pretty tanky. I mean, Xerneas is definitely one of the best things in the meta. Maybe Florges is a better... it is the highest ranked fairy type in the meta. I really got... wait. Oh, yeah, the game crashed. The game crashed. Honestly, I mean, like, I think they definitely could have won, but also I think I could have had a win. I mean, it was a bad matchup for me, but the game crashed. I mean, not going to think it's the opponent, but, I mean, it's just how the game goes. It normally freezes and doesn't full out crash, but oh well. I mean, maybe I accidentally swiped down. I don't think I did. Yeah. But there was no recovering from the battle. Too much time wasted. And I mean, I tried to get back into the battle, but the game was not loading. Close combat is survived. Let's go. But we have 0 shields. They bring a Primarina, and we did not Fusion Bolt. That would have been the better throw. But with them still having Landorus, they were smart. Bringing Primarina. Primarina is really strong. They have a shield. Kind of awkward scenario for me here. Sandseer Storm does not take the KO, obviously. They do want to debuff me. Can I get two Aqua Tails? Able to land an Aqua Tail? Can we deal the damage? How tanky is our Xerneas? Do they have Moonblast? Are they even at Moonblast energy? Let's go. Only Hydro Cannon. I'm definitely going to have Primarina. I mean, it is really good into the meta. And it could be really fun to charm down the QMs. Shadow Viper comes in. I am a big advocate for Shadow Viper. It is so good. I do go straight for the close combat. I do take a shield. I'm going to go for another close combat, give less Mudslap energy. But they are going to be able to... Oh, they're going to... They should be able to farm me down, but they threw the energy, which is fantastic. Origin Dialga comes in. I have to shield. I'm in a sticky situation, though, because they are going to be able to get to a move, take me out in time. Can I clean up in the Viperia? I can take... Kaboom! The Origin Dialga. But do I have enough energy? I get to enough energy. Let's go. Free Shock is going to say goodbye to Shadow Viperia. But, yeah, this is a bad thing. This is bad. Yeah, I'm gonna go kaboom! Yep, nope. Xerneas, it is everywhere. Not as everywhere as QM, but it is really good. We have a beautiful lead. Viperia comes in. I don't mind this too much. I mean, I do have Xerneas and Black QM for the White QM. Rockbreaker full sent. That's bad. That is the worst thing that could happen for me. And I'm in a real tricky situation. I do shield the Rockbreaker. Like, surely they are shielding, and I should throw the bait. Actually, no, they don't shield. But they bring in Origin Dialga. I should have swapped quicker. Because with enough energy lead, they can be in a real good spot in this matchup. I do full send the Moonblast. Do they respect the damage? Kaboom! Goodbye! It's not enough for the one-hit KO, but let's go. They do not get to move. Can we get to 2 close combats? How much energy do we have on our QM? We get to 2 close combats. That is what we needed. And goodbye, Dialga. Actually, we did not take the KO, but we got enough damage, and we just reached Fusion Bolt on our QM, and they were not going to get to 2 moves anytime soon. Real nice for us. Okay, another losing lead. I like Poke is one of the best answers to Viperia. Thankfully, it is a Breaking Swipe. Origin Dialga comes in. Gonna no shield the first move. I could have swapped just a tad quicker, and I'd be better than the situation I am in. I don't think that Bubble Miss affected the damage. But my opponent is going to actually have back-to-back moves. Or, wait, no. I had back-to-back moves, and they let it go. And I go straight for the second close combat. But they're going to get some... Oh, they're going to let it go. They're going to swap into QM. And let's see. It's White QM. Oh, wait. This is bad. I do go for the bait. I need to grab the shield so I can still pace to the free shock in time. Thankfully, I did grab the shield. Can I win? Oh, wait, no, they had back-to-back moves. No. They gained too much energy. Stayed in too long in the Palkia matchup. Well played to my opponent. I mean, Apelia is really, really tough. Maybe it's time for Tapu Bulu. But then also, I'm so terrified of White QM. I'm really terrified of White QM. It's a learning curve in the league. They do swap out of Solgaleo into Black Kyurem. I should have expected a guaranteed shield and gone for the bait, but oh well. Energy is really important, and shielding up the correct moves is so crucial. Fusion Bolt, back to back. Going to not use my last shield for Xerneas. Solgaleo is going to come back in. I want to save my shield for my QM. Going to bring in the QM. And I could have gotten one more Shadow Claw. Was that the difference between me taking the KO? Honestly, maybe. And kaboom! I did not respect the energy they had. I was not counting correctly in the slightest. And I'm in a tricky scenario. They bring in Origin Palkia of their own. I do get to the spatial end and take the KO, but do I have the energy or HP? No, I do not. Oh well. If I had taken that one extra Shadow Claw, may have been the win against Solgaleo, but well played. I mean, definitely, it's not even 3 weeks into the season. The meta, it's a lot of learning with the QM matchups. I do go for the Moonblast into the Alga once again. Gonna go straight for close combat. Just gonna let it go. Let the Iron Head go. Get a Dragon Breath farm down with Palkia. I do take quite a bit of damage, but it's not terrible. We're going to be in a little sticky situation. Definitely putting myself in a lot of tough situations with this team. But, it's not a bad team. Xerneas is really strong. I'll find a better Xerneas team. But I do, get positive. Oh no, this is bad. Shielded Viperia. What can I do? I can take a shield. But, I wasn't going to get to a free shock after, or, 2 Fusion Bolts. Actually, maybe 2 Fusion Bolts, but unfortunately, they just have enough energy. I probably do take the KO with Aqua Tail, but oh well. Viperia, it's still so strong. But I'm so scared of bringing Bulu. We have a beautiful lead into Landorus. That's why I want to see BCMP tie and I lose to the Landorus. Landorus has such high attack. We're going to take a shield, of course. But we actually see CMP tie again, and they make a brilliant catch of Aqua Tail onto a QM. I do have Xerneas to bring in, and I can just pace to a move faster. They're going to let me launch a Moonblast before they launch a move, and they are going to get kaboom! Goodbye, White QM. Xerneas the Dragon Slayer. It is so strong. Definitely need to get more practice with it. This is not a great matchup, but we do have 2 Pokemon in the back. I do want to get some more energy. So if they do let the Landorus go, I can put in some good pressure. And Origin Palkia in the back. Definitely very nice to see this. Gonna bring in my Kyurem with the shield because 3 Shock is going to nuke. And they do not have the energy they need to win. They were not going to be able to get to a Aqua Tail and then Spatial End. We get a fine lead into Zamazenta. Zamazenta definitely not bad in the meta. Being able to do really strong close combats can be very crucial. I do only throw Aqua Tail. I do shield, and they're going to close combat and dip. I actually bring in my own Xerneas. I don't want to bring in Kyurem for a shield disadvantage matchup into Xerneas. I do overfarm. I'm not going to take the KO, but they let me get to the close combat. But I do force them to throw a move. They don't want to debuff themselves yet. And I do judge I can Shadow Claw farm down from here. And Energy Lead can definitely break the shields. They bring in Terrakion. Really cool to see Terrakion, AVA style, fighting in the lead and back. We're going to bring back Palkia. I have an amazing Terrakion. Almost Shundo, just missing 1 HP. Sacred Sword. Good to know that's how much damage Sacred Sword does to Palkia. We land the Aqua Tail and get the Dragon Breath farm down. Can we deal with the Zamazenta? We do not get to Fusion Bolt, but oh my gosh, save 1 HP and a Dream get to the close combat and say goodbye to us. Whew. Cool team. Unfortunate for me to lose to it. Okay, this battle is incredible. So they have the Honda Origin Palkia. I make the perfect catch of the Spatial Wind into my Xerneas. But they do have Ho-Oh. Shadow Ho-Oh though, which is very helpful. I do charge up a good amount of energy. Throwing the Moonblast before they throw Sacred Fire. But they're going to go for a full Incinerate farm down. And I do have a Aqua Tail loaded. I trust because of Captain Energy. I go for Charge Act priority. And I do get the KO. I then decided to bring in Kyurem because full health Kyurem, 2 shields apiece. Surely I'm going to be fine. I do shield Breaking Strike from the Rhyperior. And Rhyperior is definitely not what I wanted to see. Am I going to shield this? I do not. It's only Breaking Strike. Let's go. And I was only 1 Shadow Claw away from Free Shock, so I can take the last shield. But I'm going to bring in Palkia. They bring in Palkia. But I hang on, get the Dragon Breath farm down, and have an Aqua Tail to take the Shundo Rhyperior out. That was that's my favorite battle of the season. That was such a good battle. Such close. I mean, really cool to see Shadow Ho-Oh. I mean, the Shundo Rhyperior is definitely awesome to see. Gonna have to try out that team with Shadow Rhyperior and Shadow Ho-Oh. But I'm gonna get a nice Shadow Claw farm down of Dialga. I did take a lot of Dragon Breath damage. But Ho-Oh comes in. I do not mind launching these Fusion Bolts. I expect they have a move, and they do. And they do Charge Act priority, and they lose it. But they do hang on. Fusion Bolt is very strong, but not enough for the KO. Palkia comes in. They have Primarina. I bring in my Xerneas. And I just need to be able to hang on from the moves and launch to Moonblast. I do have a shield. And I'm going to get to the next Moonblast, but I do want to get some extra energy. I get the attack drop, and I can force them to swap into Ho-Oh. I do take that KO. But I'm going to say goodbye to the Primarina. Let's go. If they had a Moonblast, I think they KO, and then maybe we could have tied. Get a complete Zygarde lead. They do bring in Metagross. Cool to see Metagross. Let's see what Xerneas can do, what this deal can do. Close combat can get them pretty close to half health. We were 1 Geomancy away. Can we win alignment? No, but we force them to throw their move. Let's go. 1 HP in the Dream. We do Dragon Breath snipe them for the KO. They bring back the Zygarde, but then they bring in Ho-Oh, and they gave us enough energy lead for us to be in a decent spot. I mean, I could have stayed in the Palkia v Zygarde matchup. It's not terrible. I do shield the Braver, thankfully. And Fusion Bolt is going to kaboom. They're going to trust the power of complete Zygarde. I'm going to take the last shield. But are they going to be at enough energy to take out the Palkia? Do they have Outrage? Do they full send? I shield, respecting the potential Outrage. But they have another move. But it's only a crunch. And I get to Spatial Wind, and they may be super bulky. But kaboom! And Dragon Breath cleans up. Let's go. Beautiful. Great wins from me. Great play. Some exciting battles. Last season, this is a pretty common matchup. I've been on both ends very much. I do just go for Aqua Tail. I do know that Yveltal can get to 2 moves with shielding a Aqua Tail and win the matchup. So I'm going to play out that scenario. Yeah, Yveltal can come in the ones. But I'm going for a Shadow Claw farm down. I get 4 Shadow Claws in, putting myself in a real good spot, especially for Duskmane. Now, I was definitely not counting perfectly. They bring in Groudon, and I'm like, how much energy is this thing at? And I do respect the damage of Pressure's Place, even with the attack drop. I do bring in Xerneas, thinking my best bet is to force the energy out. I do take the close combat damage. I may be debuffed, and they may be able to take me out with a Fire Punch. Man, they throw the Fire Punch right before I get to my close combat. I believe I can Shadow Claw farm down the Duskmane before they get to another move, and I do. So, 4-1 to reach a season high elo of 2357. Really good for me. Definitely a fun team. Sony is so good. If you have the candies, definitely recommend building it. It's really good. Definitely going to try some other teams with it. But I hope you enjoyed the battles. Subscribe to the channel for daily Go Battle League videos and other Pokemon Go content. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.